Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Mr. Positive and I bring you content that is reacting to reaction channels. Most of the time I will be picking on a few similar people all of the time. That might get old, that might get boring, and I apologize for that. But most reaction channels switch it up, and I think at least they're trying to switch it up instead of one or two people. So I'm only going to be picking on people who want to have a hard on for picking on one individual at a time. I think it's gross, I think it's disgusting, and I think people just need to have some kind of imagination, criticize on things that are necessary. I want everybody to subscribe, take off the notification if you're not into wanting to get notified email. I definitely still would love a subscription. That way the YouTube algorithm will get out there and more people will subscribe to my channel. My goal is to get a lot of people joined onto this type of content that I'm doing, because I've heard in the past that this is kind of new, where I pick on people who react to channels in a cruel and obsessive and disgusting way. Please think about subscribing to this channel. If you're not new, thank you, welcome back. And as always, let's just get over this Copyright Act of 1976, giving people the allowance, the criticism, and to comment on criticism, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. I think that this is bullcrap, because what are you criticizing? This law, or this act, as they say, is not newsworthy. It's not, you're not teaching anyone anything. It's not scholarship education worthy. In fact, they don't do their own research. They like to not watch what they're going to react to before they react, giving them an unfair advantage for me to be able to pick on them because they don't do their own damn homework like I do. So, without further ado, I want to get to the video. Let's start off by talking about this photo. It's a backstory of in my last video, she talked about wanting to start a Christmas card exchange, and in her back wall, Christmas ideas, Christmas cardy things, and I think that's fun. I think if she did that kind of reaction, that would be awesome. Or if she did that kind of content, that would be great. And in fact, she's going to postcards in the back of her wall. I think that's great content. However, she goes further. She has decided to show us all that one of her bottom feeder subscribed people drew this photo. And we all know what this photo is if you follow along in the mukbang world. It's disgusting, vile, and gross. And she's smiling behind the video because she thinks it's humorous. She thinks it's okay to pick on people who have a food addiction. Whether they go ahead and still do food mukbangs, she still thinks it's very funny. Well, I'm here to say, yeah, I think it's disgusting.
Now that I have got that out of the way, on to what most of you assholes have came here for, the damn reaction. Alright guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start her out in normal speed, and then as she starts to drag on...
You said something correct. You assholes. And I know you're talking about the people that are watching you. I think it's funny, I think it's ironic, but I don't think you are being serious. But you are correct. It's bottom feeders that joined your channel just so that they can watch you be cruel. That's what it is. Good job. Congratulations.
Or eat or whatever, we'll crank her out to like 1.5 or something, but we're gonna start her out in the normal speed. Hello, foodie booties.
Countertop Sam. Seat stealing Sam.
Well, I can see. Let's take a look-see, shall we? Let's see here. It doesn't look like much unpacking has been going on. Either that or she's buying new appliances and just throwing the boxes where, like, you couldn't even make a little stack in the corner to put all your boxes in. She just, like, ripping stuff open. Just, throw it right into the side. Good God, Chantel.
Bully Sam.
This is just a photo. You have no idea before or after what type of action she chooses to do. She wanted to show a photo of her vacuum. I don't understand why she didn't show it all. That's not for me to pick on, but I would gather that it's a picture of her cat, and she was in the middle of unpacking her vacuum cleaner and other appliances and things that she bought. As you can see in the corner, it says Amazon, so I would assume it's purchases that came from Amazon. Why this was necessary for you to pick on, I don't understand. But moving on.
Suck up Sam.
And round bum pondering Sam. Yes.
So, how fitting that May's calendar theme is Don't Give Up. Just when I was feeling like I'm about to. And
Did I miss something? I know I've been kind of out of the loop, but I've been keeping up somewhat. I don't remember her starting any kind of, Jesus, that arm. Any kind of like new diet scheme. Did I miss something? Huh. Maybe I did. Maybe her last video was her starting her, her cycle. Don't give up. 2 days to go, Chantel.
under
2 days to go.
construction, which is
What's wrong with her having a calendar that says don't give up? I personally like to have self things that are positive in my house, or excuse me, my apartment. So again, what's wrong with that? I don't understand your thought process, girl.
the name of the game in my life right now. Just thought my planner, thought it was cute that right when I was feeling pretty low, I see this. Thanks, Dollar Store calendar. Can always count on you. What's up, guys?
What the hell is that?
I am just chilling
What is this?
here on my bed.
Stop it.
Trying to be quiet. 'cause
Where's
my
her
kids are still
clothes?
sleeping.
Knock it
And
off.
and
Holy
the door's
hell.
open, which my bedroom door, unless it's closed completely, doesn't stay closed. It like swings open by itself, and I can't close it all the way because I have cats who do not like when my
This
door's
is
closed.
awkward.
So yeah. And I'm just waiting for my laundry to dry because I need some clean clothes. Been wearing the same clothes in every video, so
I'm sorry, but with everybody else doing a Just Fans account, OnlyFans, whatever the stuff is called, what's she doing here? Why is this necessary? Why are you? Oh my God, this is hideous. Just the thought alone. I'm sorry. I don't get what's going on here. I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm a little confused.
and I think a couple
Your rant there was unnecessary. She is speaking to her subscribers. She is doing what she believes is good content for her own videos. She's speaking to the people that enjoy listening to her. She's speaking to the people that enjoy watching her. What is it of you that you don't like it? If you don't like it, skip over it. Comment on something else. But I get it. You are doing this so that you can comment. I know, I just forgot that in my own brain. But it's all for bottom feeder comments in your section. It's disgusting. Moving on.
couple people have asked me why I do that. It's because I'm freaking lazy. So I'm just lounging with Ballet Llama. I'm calling her Dolly, and so comfortable. So this is the lipstick. I'm trying it with a bold eye look today. Kind of liking it a bit more in the sunlight. I can see the mauve undertones. So yeah, I'm going to go down and make something for lunch after this, and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna have. Just thought I would do kind of like what I'm eating today kind of video. I guess that's it. I can't wait to get dressed. I'm kind of cold.
Can't wait
The
either.
window in back of me is open, and it is blowing a breeze on my bum bum.
So she's making sure to let us know that what if she opened it? To me, it's more than just her laying in her bed recording video. It's opening the door to something. I'm not sure what. I don't know if it's for I don't know. Like she's in bed. Obviously it doesn't look like she has a shirt on. I don't know. Maybe she's got a tank top you just couldn't see it or a bra on. I don't know. And then she goes at the very end, she's like, and there's a breeze coming in that's hitting my oh fuck my life, man. What Jesus. This wasn't such a good idea. I picked a horrible video.
So
I had you on speed, so I can't guarantee what you said, but I think if you said you picked a horrible video, well, then you should have done your homework, watched the video, seen if it was a video that you wanted to react to, and move on. Now, if you did say that she is choosing this as a bad reaction or a bad video, it's her content. She can do whatever the hell she wants. So I don't have to stop this video again in a few minutes. You're going to be talking about her messy bed and how she always, and this irritates me every single time I run across somebody who is a friend of mine. Friend for 20 years, friend of mine for 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. Everyone says, you always do this, you always do that. Get over yourself. This is the first time that you've seen her with a messy bed. And if you like your bed made, great. She chooses not to have her bed made. Her bed is clean. Her sheets are clean. She can have any type of bedding she wants. Why do you have to say always? She always does this, when in fact this is the first time that you've seen this. I don't understand people when they do that. Moving on.
this is what my bed looks like.
Always a mess. Is her stuff ever organized and clean? I'm just saying.
Put
My goodness, girl,
key
make your
entrance
bed.
right here because Sam likes to lay at the window. Good place for the cats. And no, I don't like making my bed because then you just have to like make it comfortable again, and messy is comfortable.
No. I can't get into my bed unless it's made. That's why my bed gets made every morning, is because I cannot go to sleep in a messy bed. It has to be like the sheets have to be straight. I can't, that wrinkly stuff. No, when you wake up to it, you're supposed to straighten all that out. No, that's not true. Not for me anyway.
Much
Maybe for her.
Look at your dear.
Oh, is that cat
Like
food?
chunks of ew. Hey guys, hey. So
Ooh,
okay,
is
so
she feeding her cats food on her plate? That's gross.
what I'm going to have
I don't see that it had a plate. Maybe I don't understand why she mushed it out. I don't get it, but it doesn't matter. Why is it content for that? Why? I mean, I don't understand your criticism there. Again, you're just making it so that your bottom feeder commenters can have a shit show.
First thing I'm going to have of the day, I haven't had anything to eat or drink yet.
Shocking.
So what I'm going to do is have one of my juices, my Shine juice, orange, grapefruit, turmeric, and ginger. And I'm going to put some Mary Ruth's liquid probiotic. Just tastes like water. It's unflavored, non-GMO, gluten-free, plant-based, raw, water-based, vegan. So you're supposed to put like 4 of these droplets.
Better double that. What is that juice? Is that like just sugar juice? What is it? And she thinks she's making it healthy, putting out all that crap in there?
Just give it a little.
Do homework on it, and maybe you'll know. And I know you're only asking this question because you didn't do the research. You didn't watch this video. You didn't wonder about it before you watch this video. So you're just making a comment. Maybe somebody under your comment section will answer you, so you don't have to do your own homework. And I know you're in a few seconds going to say, why is it that I'd rather have a pill? Well, I would rather have liquid vitamins any day of the week. It's a preference that each one of us has, whether we like pills or liquid. Why is that something to comment on? I don't get it. Moving on.
Gentle switch around. I'm also going to take my Methyl B12 Organic Liquid Spray, extra strength, berry flavored B12, Mary Ruth Organics. I really love her products, and I'm going to take, you just spray it in your mouth, 4 sprays. So I'm going to take that. I'm also going to take my morning, even though it's not morning right now.
What is with all the liquid stuff? I don't understand it. Wouldn't it just make more sense to take like the pill? Why are we taking liquid vitamins? That seems like it would run into a lot more money.
Multivitamin that I've shown you guys before. And
People take liquid because it's better for them if they choose to want to do it. And she can afford this type of stuff. So what's wrong with it? She can do this if she wants. She can afford it. Maybe you can't right now, and maybe when you decide to do better content and react to better things that are happening in the world, instead of picking on people who don't need to be picked on. Let's move on. I'm
going to take this, and then I'm going to prepare lunch, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to have for lunch. Hey guys, all right, so what you're looking at here is a Cosori oven slash air fryer slash rotisserie. You can pretty much do so many things in this convection oven. You can broil. It even has lines on the door to show you where to place the racks, which I'll get to in a minute. So Cosori was nice enough to send me this to show you guys. And,
oh yes, it is. It's definitely sponsored. I thought so.
Broil, toast, bagel, pizza, air fry, cookies. You can even dehydrate.
Whether it was or wasn't sponsored, what is it up to you? Maybe if you did better content, you could get a sponsorship.
Food, bake, roast, warm, ferment. You can even cook up to a 6-pound chicken. They give you some rotisserie hookups to use in the oven, and they do. You get the user manual, of course, and that was my TV manual.
Basically, it does everything your oven will do. It's just extra room. I have somebody send me an air fryer. I mean, it's nice, I guess, but it honestly takes up way too much space. I don't have the counter space for it. It's just like a big paperweight. It's stuffed in one of my cabinets because I don't have any room for it, and my oven works just fine. But maybe it works for some people. I would imagine like people who maybe, I don't know, live in like a little, like there's people that live in, what are they called? Oh man, not trailers, but campers or something, or maybe somebody whose oven's broke and they need a cheap fix. That's what I would think. Other than that, I just don't see the point in them, but that's just me.
You're not being mean here, but let me tell you this. It's for people for accessibility. It's for people who can't bend over to pull out something out of the oven. Yes, you can pick on that. Even the bottom feeders that I now have in my channel. Yay, I'm so excited that I'm moving up in the world. You can say that, and you can pick on this, but people who can't bend over and take out things out of the oven, that's it. That's exactly what that's for. For people who are handicapped, such as myself, I don't use my oven because it's unsafe. It could be very unsafe for her because of her weight. Go ahead and pick on her about her weight. It is what it is. But that's why she has it. If it's not for you, so what?
You can even they even give you a recipe book
that you'll never use. Let's be real. How many people out there has gotten something that comes with a recipe book and you've actually ever used the recipes on the inside? I know I haven't, and I've gotten quite a few.
Peas and things like that.
I use recipe books all of the time if I can afford the things that are in it. Just saying.
You can make beef jerky, kale chips, all kinds of things. I'm assuming that would be the dehydrator function. But today I'm going to use the air fryer to make some chicken fingers. Well,
The easiest
fake
option.
chicken fingers.
We wouldn't
but
wanna
still.
see you make some
so here you
beef
have.
jerky where you
I'll show
actually
what
gotta cut
function
some
it's
meat
on.
up.
I'll show you how to use it when I put my chicken fingers in there. So this is the air fry basket.
Air fried chicken. What's wrong with that? You have to say that cutting up the chicken to make beef jerky is going to be healthier. It's the same damn food going in. Get over yourself.
Basket, which we're going to use. This is a roaster pan.
Plus, another reason-
this is just like a baking rack.
Look how small that is, and that's another reason I don't use mine, because there's only so much you can cook in there. When you're cooking for 2 and 3 people, you can only get so much in that dang thing.
And then you have
That's all she's cooking for is 2 or 3 people. And let's be clear, I'm not saying that she's cooking for 2. She is cooking probably for 3, but let me be very crystal clear here. Her weight, she has to eat a little bit more. She cannot eat what we eat until she slowly gets down in weight, if she chooses to. If she doesn't choose to, she is cooking for 3, and that is plenty to cook for 3. I cook for 2, and I have leftovers, and I have the same size. Nothing wrong with that.
this removable crumb collector.
I mean, it looks nice. It's nice.
It
I
has a
like
nice door
it's,
here.
Pretty.
So let me get my food and I'll
But it's
get
just
that stuff for you
unnecessary
guys.
in my opinion.
So I'm going to be cooking these crispy tenders by Gardein. They are vegan friendly chicken meat.
Why is she buying vegan stuff? Is she back on the vegan bandwagon? Because here's the problem. If you're not going to be vegan, what's the point of spending all? Because this stuff is way more expensive than just, your regular chicken tenders. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. These are just phases, and it's kind of insulting to people who actually, are vegan and vegan, not just because it's a cool thing to do, because they're trying to be more conscious of animals and things like that.
Free chicken tenders. So I'm going to cook some.
I try different diets all the time. I'm not being cruel to other people just because I want to try a vegan dinner. I'm not trying to be cruel just because I want to eat a vegan dish that I found delicious, but I choose not to be vegan 100% of the time. Again, pointless commentary there, in my opinion.
Some of those in here in the fry basket.
Oh, with the music again, really? Oh, this is great footage.
Yes, really, it's a mukbanging show. Of course it is.
Is this a vlog?
She's gonna do
Is this
it.
what she considers a vlog? Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. She titled this video vlog. Look at her with her little camera pointing in the air fryer.
So as you see here,
Oh,
because we
gosh.
want to
What's
air
wrong with
fry,
that?
I have put the fry rack where they have suggested to do it. So now we're just going to turn it on. It is very, very easy. They even have a cute little light you can turn on there. So we're going to put, and this is the fan. That's, all right, so start. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the function down to air fry. And then we're going to do a temperature,
this
400,
like a
yes.
how-to?
And the time we're going to put, I'm going to start with, we'll say 15 minutes. Start. Now you can preheat it, but I'm just going to go right, click it again, it will go right to the cooking process. So there, we just wait for it to cook. Yum.
4.
Tenders are done.
4.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
So this is what I'm having. Some bell pepper, carrots.
Yeah, 4. That's what she's choosing to eat, along with vegetables. What's wrong with that? And a dip. What is up your crank here? I don't get it. You are going to tell me, I know you are, or at least you're thinking about it, that she is eating off camera here. Get over yourself. You're disgusting. Look at your ugly face with disbelief. Why don't you start believing in people?
A guac cup.
Hold on. When she's doing guacamole, she's on a cycle. That's the only time we see the guac cups, people. So she's in a cycle. She just hasn't announced it yet.
Olive, because they're hiding.
Which good for her. I hope it works out. I'm just saying. I'm just stating the obvious. We know when there's guacamole in the picture.
Stating the obvious or being cruel?
And my Gardein chicken strips with a bit of ketchup. So, yeah. Yum. That's my...
One thing I've noticed about
Just look
Chantel,
at-
like when she does try to, lose weight or go through her cycles or anything like that, one thing that she is not able to give up is the condiments. Ketchup, ranch, honey mustard, I think, barbecue. We've seen every time that she does her diets and things, she always brings the condiments in no matter what. That is one thing that she has never been able to give up.
Look like
I would love to have your video be a challenge that shows that you don't bring any condiments in your dishes. Food is gross unless you eat some kind of condiments in it. Get over yourself.
inside.
I wonder if she said how many calories were in
Looks
those.
like
I'm curious.
chicken.
Because I know
me.
that some vegan food is known to be higher in calories too.
Maybe like that, like press.
If you did a Google search for chicken fingers, you can find out by typing or saying to Google or Alexa or whatever you have, hey Alexa, how many calories is such and such quantity for?
That's chicken you find in like,
It's mystery.
BK or
It's
Wendy's
mystery
nuggets?
meat for real.
but they're really good. Alright guys, so I have a bit of a grocery haul for you. I just went to do some groceries for myself. Pete's buys his own groceries and his own stuff, and yeah, mostly, you know, when I'm in the mood to cook something for him, and I'm nice and I do, but it's not gonna be all the time. So he likes his ready-made meals and stuff like that. So just so you know how that works. Disinfected what I could with my Lysol wipes, and I'm ready to show you what I got. First thing I got, I'll do the produce, I guess. I got 2 potatoes and a large carrot, and
Jesus,
this is
what's
for
with the carrot? I don't even want to think about what that's for.
I like to make
Put
You are disgusting. Really? You had to put in that in there for your bottom feeders to laugh with, to laugh at you with, or not at you, to laugh with you about? God, you're gross.
it down, Chantel. I don't want to think about it.
plant-based cheese sauce, which I will do a recipe for you guys. Very simple, using
Oh, she's
carrots and
vegan again, I
potatoes
guess.
and some nutritional yeast and a few other ingredients,
Take
and it
carrot
is
down.
like
Gross.
exceptionally
I'm telling
delicious.
you,
I
that's
promise
another
you.
sign. Okay, the first sign was was it the naked in the bed thing? I thought there was something else. Was there something else? Seems like I'm missing something. I don't know. Okay, 2 signs in. The naked in the bed, and then she's y'all know. I ain't gonna say it. Gross.
Your thought about it is gross. Whether you say it or not, I immediately knew what the hell you're talking about. You're a disgusting disgrace. She's talking about food. She has no thought in her brain about what you think she's going to use that carrot for. You are gross and disgusting and just feeding your bottom feeder comment people.
So I'm gonna be
Put it
making
down.
that
Put
for
down the
some
carrot
recipes.
and the 2
lemon
potatoes,
for some
Mr.
lemon
Go.
water. I did buy this lemon juice as well that I like to use for my vegan cheese recipe. So got that lemon. Picked up some bananas, which are still green, but even though I prefer them a bit more ripe, I'm going to be using one in a smoothie soon. So I'm craving a strawberry banana smoothie. So that's what we're going to do. Picked up some Cashew Dream fortified cashew milk beverage, and it's unsweetened. Oh, I also did get some more produce things, but they're buried, so I'll get to them in a minute. I got
Maybe
some,
it's a good
spinach,
thing.
which is
Like, obviously, she is announcing that she's on a diet without announcing it. Maybe that's a good thing, and maybe that'll work out better for her this time.
Maybe she's not announcing it because this is just a meal that she likes to eat. Maybe she'll eat McDonald's tomorrow. What the hell is your problem? Maybe she's not saying the word diet because she's not on a diet. She's eating it because she loves it. Man, you're triggering me today.
thing was strawberry juice. So got some spinach for some smoothies. Best way to get your spinach in, guys, your greens, is in a smoothie with fruit, especially banana, because you can't taste it at all. You're like tricking your body. I love
Probably
spinach, but
professional.
just, you know, get it in extra.
Before long, Chantel reminds me of one of those people who would like not even lose weight, but just think they're a professional in how to lose weight, and would have where you could come sign up on her site. You know, like those professional trainers online where you don't actually meet them in person, and they just give you like dieting advice and food advice and meal preps for you. I could totally see her doing
Some
that.
very
You know?
leaky. There's a really ripe.
If she does any advice, it's not going to be a clinical advice. She's going to give advice that's safe. And if she has in the past not, please give me a receipt for that, because I would love to be able to backtrack what I said and show and say that she is purposefully telling us that doing this is how you should do it. It's disgusting. It's like the example of spraying aerosol in your nose to get rid of COVID-19. It's disgusting. Where's the proof?
It's a smushed strawberry
We're
at the
gonna speed her
bottom.
up here in a minute, guys.
So I got some strawberries. They had no frozen strawberries left. So
Just freeze your own.
kind of scary, but usually I like to get the frozen. But they had none, so I got this container of strawberries, which was kind of pricey, but anyway. All right, what else did I get here?
Nothing you couldn't handle those.
I got some more Miyokos because I finished the other one.
Yeah, she is cooking well. She cooks her own meals when she wants to cook. Yes, she does go out and eat. Again, I know that. That's not a broken record statement. She does go out and eat McDonald's or fast foods of different types. But she does cook. And she said she buys her own groceries. And she says that her roommate buys the ready-to-go meals because he doesn't want to all the time. And she isn't his maid. And she will eat what she eats, and it will be her food. Again, I don't even know if the word "I digress" means what it should mean, but there it is.
I had before. This is cultured vegan butter made with fermented cashew, and it is just better than real butter in my opinion. It is delicious. Also got some of these. I never tried this brand.
Is it vegan
Emborg
cheese?
cheddar style dairy free shreds, rich and smooth. They look like real cheese, and you know I love cheese. Like if there's anything holding me back from like finally taking the plunge and eating fully plant based was cheese. So definitely gonna try this.
This is great.
We'll see how it goes. All right, and I got more dairy. I'm gonna try these silk. These are from Danone, and they come in like a weird. Hey, you're bees and bee. She's bees in today. She's
that?
knocking things off the counter, aren't you, Bee? This is almond yogurt alternative. So this is vanilla. Will be good with some berries.
Ugh,
and this
that's
is
gross.
berries and acai. Acai? How do you, I don't even know.
I ain't eating that.
Whatever. Something like that.
No way.
So I'm excited to try those because I really like dairy-free yogurt. Actually, I usually when I have yogurt, I do buy the dairy-free when I see it.
She likes it, so what if you don't?
All right. So vegan meats, and I love these.
I
Like,
can't
these are
believe
delicious.
this. Vegan again.
Okay,
this
so
is great.
I got the jumbo style hot dogs because like wieners and cheese are my like, oh, I love them so much. They're so good. I don't have buns for them, but I
So
can eat them
I'm
just like
confused.
that. Like,
Is she going vegan and not worrying about like going on a diet, or is she going vegan and also going on a diet at the same time? I'm so confused right now. I wish she would have said, but
fried and
Let me help you. She's eating a vegan dinner. She bought vegan food for when she wants to eat vegan. She's eating vegan food that's delicious to her. I already know ahead of time. I don't even have to predict. You guys want to pick on her for choosing the right words or the wrong words. She is eating what is delicious to her today or the next couple of days or the next 3 days. And then she might go to a McDonald's. Get over yourself. Moving on. You're just making content so your bottom feeders can have a shit show.
some Miyoko's butter.
I guess she'll tell us eventually.
And okay, I got some breakfast sausages. They look like breakfast sausages, so I got them because I want to do like a breakfast mukbang and do like a really delicious pancake recipe for you guys. I got some veggie
I like
ham,
how she says "for you guys," like it ain't for herself. Oh, I'm eating these delicious pancakes just for you.
and I got some veggie.
Stupid. Get on. Move on.
Yes. So I love. I don't know if when you were young if you had cream of wheat cereal.
Not cereal.
Bring
Not
me
cream of
back.
wheat.
I should get some jam. I need jam or berries, but
Jelly.
creamy wheat hot cereal. So this is yeah, cream of wheat cereal. So I'm gonna use my like cashew dream milk and put some berries and some maple syrup. You have yourself a good cereal, my friends. All right. Oh, I need to put like a. I'm gonna stain my counter. The berries smell so good. I'm gonna have some like right now. All right, I got some Ezekiel bread because this is really good. I actually like the flavor, and it's organic sprouted, which
Her
is better on the
groceries are, like,
digestive
really
system, and
expensive.
you absorb more nutrients if it's sprouted. So it's organic, sprouted Ezekiel sprouted grain loaf. Yeah, I've showed you that before. And everything bagels. Oh, these are gluten free. I did not know. 100% plant based. I didn't know they were gluten free. They smell good. They smell like everything bagels. So I got. It comes in a 4-pack. They're kind of expensive, but now I know why because they're gluten free, and I didn't realize that. I'm gonna put this in the freezer actually now. I got these to try. These are root vegetable. Root
That's probably
vegetable
like
chips.
$8 for a bag of chips.
Parsnip, taro.
Do y'all remember when she went and she took Pete's to that health store and she spent like $60 on a box of like, she didn't even get that many in there. It was like 6 different packs of chips. Jesus, man.
Potato, yuca, and batata.
She can afford it. She has a successful business. And your fellow haters will say that Pete is helping her, or all the money he makes is going to her food addiction. You guys are disgusting and gross. I know that that's what's going to happen. And so what? If she can afford those types of chips, sorry that you can't.
Batata.
She better watch out. She's got to pay this apartment payment going out buying all these expensive ass groceries.
I've heard of a few of these things. Taro.
Again, she can afford it. She wouldn't do something she can't afford, dumbass.
I did try recently a taro bubble tea. Oh my god. You have to try that. It's like it's sweet. You know, all of these vegetables taste similar. So yeah, these are really good. Very little ingredients. Canola oil, sea salt, yeah, beet juice, and the vegetables. So can't go wrong there. You know, the strawberries are leaking. They're bleeding. And I wanted to try these. These caught my eye. These are sea salt and black pepper pita chips. And these are
You have
crafted
a
in Canada,
packaging.
Cedar Valley Selection.
Those are expensive.
These
Look at
also have
that.
very minimal
No way.
ingredients.
Yep, they're expensive. She can afford it. And I'm sorry that you can't. Again, can I help you out and say if you changed up your content, if you changed up and actually reacted to things that were necessary, you might get more coin? Just saying.
Caution, leaving your pita chips in plain sight may result in family feuds. Okay. No preservatives, no added sugars, no artificial,
Don't
no
worry,
blah,
she
blah,
won't
no,
be
no, no,
sharing.
nothing. And these are vegan as well. So let's try these right now.
That's crazy, man. I wish she'd tell how much she's spent on that stuff.
I wish I had some hummus or something. Oh, I have my guacamole cups. So they look like
Guacamole
this. Beauty bay.
What was that?
It was her cute way of editing. Maybe if you did some editing, you could see how creative it can be.
Oh, it's the coconut oil. So
Read the
ingredients:
calories.
unbleached,
Read the
enriched,
calories.
unbleached, enriched wheat flour, water, coconut oil, sea salt, yeast, and spice. That coconut oil, you can taste it. A hint of coconut. Those are really, really good. Okay, now I know what they mean. I want to try making my own mozzarella cheese. like plant-based mozzarella. But I saw a recipe and I have some of the
She's definitely a
ingredients,
vegan
so
now, right?
I'll have to check into getting the
Safe
rest.
to say, I would
yeah,
think.
so
Again, it's vegan food that she's going to eat because she enjoys the food she's eating. And yes, she will eat McDonald's later. I'm sure of it. She's eating food that she enjoys, and she's buying things she can afford. I'm sorry that you can't. Again, work on your channel better, and maybe you can.
anyway, I'm happy with my little haul. When I take Pete to get his groceries, I had to go today because I have like nothing left for dinner or anything, so I just ran to get something quick, and the store was pretty empty, but so were the shelves. So I'm gonna take him to go tomorrow for his, and then I'll get the rest of what I need, and then we're just gonna try to go once a week from then on, to limit trips and to also for budget wise, because it's more expensive if you just get food and when on the whim or whenever you want. Like planning it is better, and I always fall off track with that and get lazy and
Nothing else to do, and you can't even
yeah,
make
I'm
out a
trying to be
grocery list
consistent
and
with that for
budget.
sure. So
We all fall from that. Come on, you should know better. You have a beautiful child yourself. At least I can imagine she's beautiful. I've never seen her. All children are beautiful. And you want to say that... never mind, I lost track of my thought.
I'm happy with my little haul. I'm happy I can have bologna sandwiches. But I'm the type of like person, if I were to, transition to plant-based once again, or try to, I think the mistake I make a lot is going like balls to the wall, super healthy vegan, like clean, raw,
boy.
super raw vegan. And like I see like, for example, it's okay, Sam. Someone like, usually someone like, for example, Tanny Raw, she's a high raw vegan. She started, obviously not raw. So for 5 years, she was eating non-raw vegan. And a lot of people, when they transition, it's like they go to the
geez, girl, you got way too much time on your hands. Jeez.
and more junkier foods. So
Give
I
yourself
think
an
committing to
excuse.
one thing at a time, like, okay, you say, I'm going to
One thing
commit
at
to
a
going
time.
plant-based. Well, do whatever you have to do that. If you have to eat plant-based
Try it.
yogurts, if you have to
Who
eat
cares?
plant-based deli meats, if you have to eat the Gardein meats, if you have to, it's a process. And then instead of just saying, okay, one day I'm going to wake up, I'm going to be completely raw vegan, I think that's a bit crazy. So I'm still not calling myself
There, you got your answer. But you're going to pick on it. I know you are. Well, maybe I don't because I didn't watch you all the way through this video. Just enough where I'm going to stop here shortly. But she chose to say, hey, she's going to eat vegan because she loves the food that she is preparing for herself, and she's going to go back to McDonald's in other ways. So what? Moving on.
vegan. I'm not going to do that. I'm just, I'm just trying these things out and seeing how it goes. And I don't want to like make announcements of things that I'm going to
This
do
is great.
until obviously based on things I've said and done in the past. It just doesn't fare well on a channel. When you do it publicly, people, they hold you to that and they expect you
Yeah.
to just completely, not fail at anything. So, but yeah, so I have a lot of interesting, delicious recipes planned for you guys, and I think you're going to really enjoy because a lot of you do like my recipes, and you can even make knockoff. You can even try your, you wouldn't believe, but I've seen like plant-based Chick-fil-A, plant-based Arby's,
Oh,
deli meat,
goodness.
cheese
She's gonna
sauce.
go, y'all. She
So-
is gonna go in debt if she tries to keep this up, trying to make these recipes and spend the money like that vegan food. From what I've seen, now I ain't one that goes to the store and prices vegan food, but from what I've seen, it's a lot more expensive.
If you followed me to the end, thank you very much for staying with me. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, hit the thumbs down. Every subscription that is given to me helps the algorithm of YouTube get out there for people who do like this type of content, who definitely want to put people in their place for being stupid, wrong, and idiot-like. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.